Here, private label hair care company, and of course, Crystal W online. So I came on early this morning to do a Q&A. It's been a while since I actually did an actual Q&A, so I said, why not do one early Sunday morning, redirect some negative energy that I have and put it into something positive. So that's why I decided to get up and do a Q&A today, and then also do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of grocery shopping. I've kind of adapted grocery shopping on Walmart. It's a lot cheaper than doing it on Publix. I just kind of had that recollection the other day. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I don't have any earrings on today. As you guys can tell, I probably woke up maybe about 2 hours ago, but my bright and shining face does not change that early in the morning. Hey, Grace. Hey, everybody. So I'm in my office working on some little things, and then I'm going to, while I'm doing the Q&A, order some groceries and just kind of woosah for today. Take Alex to look for her dress for her 8th grade social later this afternoon, possibly, or more probably at Macy's. They have a large variety. And her school is very particular on what she can and can't wear. So I think that's the best place for me to go. But I have to go across town to get to the good Macy's. The Macy's over here is trash. I wouldn't take anyone there to buy something. I love your hair. It looks easy to take care of. Thank you. I actually washed and curled my own hair yesterday, but yeah, I've adapted to going into the salon and getting my hair done. I think it's just better. It's just better. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. So let's just talk a little bit about the Q&A. First things first, before you ask me a question, please go and hit that thumbs up button. So if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, now is the time to go and do it. Just get it out the way. I say this every single day. It's free. It costs you not $1 to hit that thumbs up button. It's something that I require. It's something that I ask, and I'm humbly asking that everybody do so, because that's how YouTube keeps rating my channel. That's how YouTube keeps my channel circulating, and that's how I grow my channel, by other people seeing how popular my channel is. And by you not hitting that thumbs up button, or by you not sharing my lives when I'm on live, or sharing my videos with other people, it kind of just makes you a scooper okay? A window shopper, a hide and seeker, a secret hater. So let's start off our Sunday by doing this the right way. Close your chat right now. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, and then go ahead and hit that button that says share, and share the fact that I'm on live on your Facebook or with your YouTube family. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. No, I'm just oh my. All right, I see you guys are already coming in with the questions. Thank you guys so much for those of you who hit the thumbs up button and wasn't rude and just came in straight asking a question, because some of you are super rude. So let's just call a spade a spade. All right, so before we start, my last time reading, I have this on my desk, which is a prayer a day for hope and encouragement. My last time reading this was March 17th. So that should tell you that I need to catch up. Hi, is your face okay? I just woke up 2 hours ago and my face doesn't change early in the morning. So, but my face is fine. I'm pregnant. Yes, that's probably the face you're seeing. Big on Foxy. As per Grace. Yeah. She gonna sit right there in the corner and say, ah, boy, I should start. I know my friend. I know my aunt. All right, what's today's date? April 30th? Let's read April 30th, and then we'll get into the questions. Hey, Emma. All right, April 30th. Peace and rejoicing. Lord, I noticed the first word in this verse is rejoice. Before all else, I must rejoice and be glad. So I do that now. You have made this new day, and I lift up my praise and thanksgiving to your mighty acts of love and faithfulness. I'm full of your blessing. Your calm presence abounds. Your spirit in me brings encouragement, steadiness, and peace, for which I am thankful. In Jesus' name, amen. These are really nice to keep on your desk. I don't really come to my desk as often as I should, but some things have happened within the last week that definitely requires me to be at this desk more often, and definitely requires me to do a lot more work and pay a lot more attention, which later on down the road, we'll discuss that. So we're going to start our day off by rejoicing at the fact that we can even start our day. How about that? How about that? Okay. And I'm kind of stuffy today too, so you guys gonna get the monotone me. All right, so let's go back to the questions. I guess I should make a coupon code for those of you who I gave question or answers to, shouldn't I? So it makes your life a little bit easier. In the meantime, before I even look at the questions, yesterday I did a video on how I was able to save over $5,000 in 100 days. And the response was very positive. Some of you saw the video, some of you didn't see the video. There were a couple responses that just irked my soul because people are super ignorant. People are super, super ignorant. People don't listen to understand. They listen to debate and rebut. And that's one thing that I saw yesterday. And as African Americans, we are those people. This is the reason why we don't know anything. And I'm sorry to say it in that fashion. But this is the reason why we don't know anything. And the reason why I say that is because when someone is giving you information, someone is trying to teach you something and give you the game that a lot of us don't get because we refuse to teach each other and actually listen to each other. We always want to act like we know already. We can't just take learning, which is the difference between other cultures and African Americans. African Americans are not receptive to help and are not receptive to listening and understanding and being okay with someone else knowing something, right? We are more, we need to show you that we know something. Oh, she got to tell me that. Oh, okay, well, she gave us a good joy, so let me give you one too. That's not how it works. Because in other cultures, when a Caucasian person, Latina, Chinese, Indian, whether they be Pakistani, Armenian, whatever, when they teach each other to benefit themselves as a whole. They teach each other to prosper as one. Hey, Bill, I just got word that this new stock is about to fly off the roof, and I've already invested. I know you have an investor already. I just wanted to let you know because guess what? If I win, you win. Blah 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 blah. Hey, I noticed that you're doing such and such, but I think there's an easier way for you to do it. Let me show you. Not us. It's, girl, why is she doing it like that? Girl, don't tell her, because if you tell her, then guess what? She's going to be just as successful as you, so you can't tell her. That's the difference between cultures. We don't care to learn from each other. And when you do try to teach each other something, like nobody understands that. So yesterday when I did the video, I really did the video just because I wanted to share some knowledge that I have for myself, number one. And number two, I'm a business owner. I run a business, period. Okay, I run a business. I run a retail business. I have multiple streams of income, my eggs in different baskets. On a business side, I like to teach business. I like to teach budgeting. I like to teach savings. I like to teach how to build your business, all that. On the hair care side, I like to teach people how to take care of their hair. I like to teach people how to grow their hair, how to love themselves. Even when I don't feel the love in myself, I'm teaching y'all how to love yourself. There's been plenty of days where I wake up and I have no love in myself, but I'm giving the love to you guys. So instead of people being receptive to the information and receptive to someone showing you something that they learned from someone else too, because each one teach one, and we just keep going and going and going. Toasty, I don't need your fixing, honey. Keep it to yourself. Y'all know what I meant. See, it's you. You gonna be one today too. Let me put you over there too. I'm not doing it today. It's always, and just like I said, there's always someone. Anyhow, oh Jesus, people are just ridiculous. It's too early, y'all. Anyhow, I did the video, and I did the video really because I wanted to show you guys what I do. And most times, a lot of people who are in an entrepreneur position, they don't show people. You don't show things. You know why? Because you don't want anybody to come and take your magic from you. But I'm a firm believer you can't take nothing from me. There's nothing you can take from me because I know what I've done and I know who I serve and I know what he gives me and then I give back. And then he continues to give me and then I continue to give back. So yesterday, I did it's an aggressive form of savings, right? It's an aggressive form of savings. When I say an aggressive form of savings, it's a cash savings. It's not put it in a bank. It's not one of those kinds of savings. It's once you get to the goal of the aggressive savings, then you drop it in the bank. Then you put it on something that you were saving for, right? So it's called the 100-Day Savings Challenge, where basically you save whatever dollar amount between $1 and $100 for 100 days. When I put the video out, number one, because it wasn't talking about hair, I noticed that the views were down because people like to hear about what they like to hear about. It's just what it is. That's how the world works. But number two, as African Americans, and typically my following on YouTube right now is really about 90% African American. The other 10% is all other cultures. But because I'm speaking of ethnic hair, a lot of times it doesn't transcend in the other cultures because their hair texture is different. But they think the care is different when it's really the same. Anyway, when I put that video out, because a lot of us as African Americans are not financially literate, or we feel like what they're telling me is not of vital information because I can do it on my own, or I've been doing this on my own, the message came off as either people receiving it but not understanding, or people understanding but they had to give their 2 cents to. So, for example, when I first posted the video, I got a comment that I ended up deleting anyway because it was a person there who was like, oh, save your money in the bank. I'm a realtor, Ray, blah, blah, blah. You can't pull it out of your mattress. We all know this already. Why you felt the urge, the need to comment and say that out of your mouth just because you needed to promote the fact that you're a realtor. People don't see the difference. Like, people don't know that you read between the lines. You needed to make a comment and mention that you're a realtor because you really wanted to promote the fact that you were a realtor and not because you were giving vital information. Thank you, Iris, for joining the Elite Silver Club. Hello, girl. So I deleted the comment because, number one, if I'm talking about an aggressive savings, most of you on here don't have a savings, because savings to us is, okay, I got $40, but I can go get this shirt. And then if you try to save it, you save it hindsight, so you use it. I am guilty of it. So I learn from experience, and then I teach the experience that I've learned from. I make money every day. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a workaholic. I'm a serial entrepreneur, right? But saving for me, I'm like a squirrel. I can save. I can. But when it comes to cash money, the moment it's in my hand, it's spent. I don't run to the bank and deposit it unless it's an extremely large sum of money. I don't. So I had to learn from my own mistakes and know that, man, sometimes it takes you being aggressive in something and ultimately achieving a goal and putting it in your mindset that this is for a goal, right? This is for a goal that I'm trying to obtain. It's more exciting. It's more fun, right? If it's exciting to you, if it's fun to you, you're more inclined to do it and follow through with it. But how many of you have tried to save $5,000 in 1 year and managed to not even get halfway through it? Put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to start the Q&A, but I needed to get this point across first. If you've tried to save a minimum of $5,000 and couldn't even get halfway to it in 1 year, put a 1 in the chat. And that's most of us, because we are learning to rob Peter to pay Paul. Now that we've robbed Peter, go borrow it from June so you can pay Peter back. Now you got to pay June back, so you're going to go take out a payday loan. Now you're going to go pay interest on the payday loan to pay back June. Now you're stuck in a cycle of a payday loan because you can never get out of it. You borrow more money to pay more money, excuse me. Now it's time to pay back the payday loan. I'm going to pay it with my taxes. You can't save your taxes because you've bottled up in your mind that you're going to pay every debt you own with these same taxes every year. When the taxes come, you don't save $1 because you've been working so hard all year that you need to take a vacation. These are the things that happens. So when I made that video yesterday, while yes, I run a business, and while I'm breathing life to my boss and budgeting business, it was still more help than hurt. Because some of you can't save $1. $1. And a lot of you don't understand that it's not just about, oh, I make the money. Yes, we make the money, but as fast as it comes, it's as fast as it goes, which is why I've developed this aggressive tactic of budgeting and saving. Now, my budgeting skills, I'm still learning. But I'm teaching it too. So I'm like, you know what? You breathe life into things that is a passion for you. That's how business starts. So that's what made me say, well, if I'm able to do it, let me teach other people how to do it. And then I'll just give you the tools or offer the tools that makes it easier for you. That's a business. But I noticed that a lot of us don't like to talk about financial literacy at all. We want to be able to go into the Louis Vuitton store and buy $1,000 pair of shoes, knowing that a month from now, your taxes are due, your car note's behind, your insurance is behind, you know your kids have tuition if they're going to private school, or you know your kids need school clothes if they're going to public school, you got to buy lunches. You're not thinking about these things. You're not thinking about these things, right? So these are the things that I be talking about or that I talk about when I'm like, okay, it's called aggressive saving. Aggressive saving means that it's a forced savings. You're forcing yourself to utilize the little ducats, the little change that you have here and there to save yourself at least $5,000 in less than 100 days. That's aggressive. But it's not so aggressive that it's unattainable. Some of you already put it in your mind that it's unattainable. And I had to say that in a comment yesterday. Oh, well, some of us don't make daily money. Do you think saving is about making daily money? That's not how it works. There's people who make a $300,000 a year salary and they still don't have $25,000 saved. Why? Because their expenses outweigh their lifestyle. Some of you, you have a child about to graduate school this May, and they have to go to college. And while that child might have gotten a scholarship, you have to furnish their dorm. You have to buy their meal plan. You have to get them there. You have to buy their books. You have to buy other things. And some of you don't even know how you're going to do it. Now, mind you, if you had concocted this in your mind 3 months ago, and said, I'm going to do $100 a day savings or whatever. I'm going to follow this knowledge and save this money without me directly even saving this money. I wouldn't even have to worry about my child for the whole summer because I'd have $5,000 to do what I needed to do. So I encourage you guys to go and watch the video, to go and understand rather than rebut, and learn a couple of things, because guess what? I learned too. I learned too. It took me learning it and seeing that I could actually do it. I've done it twice. By just literally taking the dollars out of my purse when I throw the change in my bag, cashing in my coins at the Coinstar, and then going back and recycling it into my fund. Y'all got to stop with that mindset. Y'all have to stop with that. Y'all have to get that mindset out of your mind and start thinking some positivity. Start talking to yourself. I am a saver. I am a successful person. I always have money saved. I always have money in the bank. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I attract money through my good thinking. I am highly favored. I'm blessed. I'm healthy. Some of the basic affirmations that you can say to yourself just driving in your car. And then you'll notice that your mindset starts to change. Anything I touch turns to gold. That is one of my best affirmations to myself. Anything I touch turns to gold. That is one of my favorite affirmations for myself. Anything I touch turns to gold. Miss Sherelle said it would take me a year to save $1,000. When that challenge aggressively teaches you to save $5,000 in less than 100 days, that's 3 months and 10 days. That's it. That's all. That's all it is. That is all it is. And when you tell yourself, wait a second, that's it? That's it. Yeah. All right. Let's get into this Q&A. I've given you guys my gems for this morning. Let me create a coupon code for you guys, for those of you that I recommend products to, for you to go save some ducats and be able to get your products without having to go and spend a pretty penny on our luxury elite hair care products, because they are luxury. Actually, the code that I have already works for today. So the code is going to be YouTube 107. YouTube 107. That's the code. If somebody can type that in the chat for me, that would be great. I'm going to go ahead and go back, because I know some of you were asking questions before I started talking about the 100-day savings challenge. So I'm going to go back now and start reading some of your questions. But in the meantime, you guys write the code YouTube 107, and that applies up until midnight tonight. What is the best way to clean hairbrushes monthly? There's actually a tool that you use to clean your hairbrushes. I will put it in my Amazon store, Jordan. It's a rake where it actually has the teeth are steel, and they rake through the brush and pull all of the hair out. Once you pull all of the hair out, because you have to clean that hair out first, but that tool makes it where you can do this in less than 5 minutes. And then you spray it down with 90% alcohol and allow it to air dry. That is going to disinfect your brush, number one. But number two, you have to remove the hair first. The hair is the problem, not necessarily the brush. The brush can be disinfected. The hair cannot. And if the hair stays in there, then you're never going to clean the brush. So I'll put it in my Amazon store for you. I'm going to do it for you now before I forget. And then my moderators, Grace, Pack, thank you guys so much, because I see that your block fingers are working. Let's see here. Brush cleaner. I gotta find it. There we go. It's made by Olivia Garden. I've been using this brush for a long time, actually. A very long time, outside of me even talking to you guys about it. So it's going to be in the hair care tools and finds menu. And it's $16, but it lasts forever. I've had mine years, and exactly the same one, years. Let's see here. Whew, let me go back. That's another reason why I should be probably doing this from my computer, so I can see. All right. Janelle, how do you feel today? I was a little down today, but I'm feeling okay. That's why I came on live. Live is my happy place. I have this elderly lady whose hair never stays after the second day. Probably fine textured. That's my hair too. All right, Marguerite, you got your order yesterday. Nice. Thank you, Lady C. Do you still have the low porosity bundle? So we don't call it low porosity. It's called Moist Repair. So that's the bundle that you would use for low porosity, Dorian. Moist Repair bundle. What's a good treatment for hair breakage? It depends on why it's breaking, D. Williams. So hair breakage is just the problem, but why is it breaking? What is causing the breakage? That's what we need to start. I need my nails done so bad, you guys. Can you tell? The life of an entrepreneur. This is the last thing that I care about. Crystal, was there a hold on some of the orders? If it has boost on it, yes. And then if you order during the sale, processing time is 7 to 14 business days, which it says that on the order receipts too. Do you know anything anything over the counter that is good for itchy scalp? So Margaret Armstrong, let me give you a better answer. So we sell Soothe and Balance, which is our dry and itchy solution. If you go to our website, elitehaircareusa.com, and type in Soothe and Balance, those products are specific for itchy scalp. You're never going to hear me give you an over-the-counter if I sell my own products. Yeah, I'll say that. Tanetta, Crystal, I have braids in my hair. I had them in about a month now. I noticed that in the front of my hair, the braids begin to come out. Why is that? I could not be able to tell you that one, Tanetta. It could be technique. And when you say come out, like breaking off or just unraveling. If it's unraveling, then that's technique based. Just something you need to talk to your braider about. But if it's not and your hair is breaking, the weight of the braids does that. Robin said, it's funny. They jumped on Fetch, and that's no different than savings. Thank you. Anyway. I'm just going down through your questions, looking for questions. I made up my mind to follow your plan, and I'm starting with 1,000 Jamaican right away. Challenge to myself. Go ahead, Grace. Get in there and save those coins. I'm going through the questions. I keep giving my money away to people who work my kindness. That part. I, a lot of times, end up with too much month at the end of the money. I'm trying to get to the hair questions, you guys. I had braids in there, were long, so I cut them when I took my hair out. When I took them, my hair starts shedding and I'm pregnant. Does pregnancy do that? Elizabeth, braids do that. Just having braids does that. That's because you haven't been able to shed naturally like you should, which is 50 to 100 hairs in a day. So, of course, it's going to run its course. It's going to shed. Yes, you being pregnant can definitely contribute to it. What I would say is to get our Repair RX protein treatment and our Moist Me 24 karat mask. And that will help you get through the other shedding, the unnecessary shedding. Now, the residual shedding has to happen, but then sometimes you prematurely lose more strands because it's been covered up for so long. So the Repair RX protein treatment and the Moist Me 24 karat mask to rehydrate the hair, that works. Not fine, but how can I keep the hair up? It's short with a pixie style. It might not be you, it's her. Once she leaves your chair and has a pixie cut, if she's not doing what's required at home for this pixie cut to stay, then it's probably her. So I'll tell you guys, this is the reason why I keep my hair hard, because my hair being soft doesn't last. So that's why I freeze my hair, and it will last me a week to 2 weeks. But you have to know the things that is required. Some people, oh, I just want it soft. Well, sweetheart, soft isn't working for you. So let's go ahead and freeze this hair so it can stay in place. Also, when I wear my hair in a down style, it doesn't last either. I end up with no style 2 days later, which is the reason why I have my hair always in up styles, because it lasts a lot longer and I can freeze it in place, and there's nothing that my scarf will tear apart. So I would talk to her about that. All right. Ewan, Crystal, what's up, on? Your hair looks really nice. Manners and respect. Thank you. Same to you, dear. I was just about to say same thing about your detox. Has really helped my family. We're snowy over here. Morning, Crystal. Can you advise why some stylists do a cold versus warm rinse at the end, or what is best for all hair types? Cold rinse at the end of a conditioner helps to close the cuticle, restore the shine, lock the shine in, keep the hair from tangling. It's just, honestly, it works really, really well with conditioner. Hence the reason why they do a cold rinse. Is gel bad for our hair? I told my daughter stop using hair gel, the clear kind, to hold hair in place. I mean, gel is made from some alcohol. So of course it's very drying, but if she's balancing it out with her wash days and making sure she's moisturizing with that, either that Moist Me 24 karat mask or the Moist Repair conditioner with a processing cap, that kind of thing, and just restoring the hydration back into her hair, that moisture back into her hair, you're kind of balancing it out. My daughter uses a lot of gel too, so trust me, I know. Janelle, I'm telling you, all the trolls are out today. Crystal, does a conditioning heat cap and a hooded dryer give the same results? When is it best to use either one? Me personally, I don't like the heat caps. I prefer the hooded dryer. You need oxygen. You need space for that heat to really penetrate. The heat caps, I feel like you just warmed up a towel and put it on your head. That's sometimes not enough. You need that direct, consistent heat. The heat caps don't really do it for me. I see you have a split and repair line. What made you develop this specific line? Do you believe they work? So neat, good question. I did develop a control collection. It's not 100% all about the split ends per se, right? So it's called Control Collection. The product names are Mendit. So we have the Mendit sulfate-free split end and frizz taming shampoo, and then we have the Mendit split end and frizz control conditioner mask. It's a mask, actually. And the technology behind it is basically, it's chemistry, you guys. So let me go and explain the chemistry behind it, and then you'll better understand my reason for saying it helps with mending split ends, but it doesn't ultimately fix split ends. They still have to be maintained. That's like giving a plant fertilizer. Giving it fertilizer is going to help it grow, but there's still requirements that plant has. You have to prune it. You have to remove the dead leaves. You have to water it every day. There's still things that is required for the maintenance of that particular flower for it to still grow healthy. Now, the fertilizer is going to help, but is it going to make it grow and stay healthy without you doing anything else to it? No. So that is the reasoning behind me saying, yes, it helps with split ends. It helps with the appearance of split ends, but it is not going to change your split end life. You still have to do the maintenance with it. And that's another reason why we also put frizz taming properties in there as well, because sometimes the hair looks like it's split when it's really just very frizzy, right? Yeah, so... oh man, it's a lot of chemistry. Okay, so our technology for our split end shampoo and conditioner, it uses cationic low molecular weight quaternary compound, which is like rice protein, to help neutralize an electric charge. So whenever you guys see static, if you go on your dryer and you touch something and it goes, that's static, right? That's called static. So hence the reason why we put fabric sheets in the dryer to help remove that charge that we've created from that heat cycling with those clothes, and it also helps to condition the clothes. That is the same thing the technology that's in our Control It collection does, where it helps to control that charge. It controls that static, and it makes the hair appear a lot smoother, a lot healthier, and it helps to kind of mend temporarily those split ends. But like I said, it's not an ultimate fix. You still have to do the maintenance behind it. But I see that there's so many of you, and whenever you make a product to fix a problem. That's how products work. There's so many of you who refuse to do the work. So I said, well, let me give you something that's going to help you, but it still requires you to do work. So you're never not doing work. It's just going to give you that boost that you need to help you with these split ends and this frizz control. And it allows you to understand that your hair still needs assistance even with it. So I hope that answered your question. Let me go back. Thanks, Crystal. I've noticed this breakage. Also, I have block braids. The back begins to come out, the braids. Yeah, you might want to talk, excuse me, talk with your stylist about that one. My friend has a pixie cut. She's 83 with 75% gray. Her hair is not fine. What can I do to keep her hair curled for longer than 2 days? Clinique, I'm not going to answer you again. I just answered you twice. I just gave you the game for free, honey. Go back. Go back and listen to my response. Okay, Tanetta, yeah, it's going to fall out if it's short. It's short and blunt, so they don't kind of go together with braids. My Brazilian friend told me they're washing their relaxed hair 2 to 3 times a week. Ooh. Isn't it too much for relaxed hair? Yes. And Brazilian people typically have very dry hair because they all do the same thing. They think that Brazilian people, a lot of Latinos, a lot of them don't understand that they come from an ethnic background with textured hair. But they prefer to identify more on the Caucasian side with the care of their hair when they should be identifying more on the African American side. The African side, not even African American, the African side, because they have ethnic hair that cannot sustain the same thing that fine textured Caucasian hair people or Caucasian people can take. But I'm not here to preach, so we're going to leave it there. I have hair loss from ponytails back in the day. Do you have a hair care line for this? Excuse me. Joan, if you have hair loss from ponytails back in the day, and you're still having these issues right now, there's something else that's going on. It has nothing to do with ponytails. Because when you say back in the day, that could have been 10, 15 years ago. The hair should have grown back by now. Or you're still constantly doing the same behaviors, one or the other. I bought my Elite products to the beauty shop this week to get my hair done. They use so much of the products, unlike what you recommend. And I know a little goes a long way. You have to teach people how to use your stuff. You have to teach people how to service you. I need some lip gloss, you guys. Hold on. You have to teach people how to do things. Hairstylists are heavy-handed too. They don't get it. I get it because I made my product, so I know how it works. So you can't really teach me how to make my product, but sometimes you have to teach them. Like, sweetheart, you don't need to use that much. They probably were rinsing you for hours. Then on top of that, they use that. I'm not saying that your stylist did it, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that some stylists, they get so upset that you brought the product to them. I'm about to use it all. Oh, this product's so good. And then in mind, they're like, I bet you she won't bring it back here again. But I'm not saying that she did that. Just have a conversation and let them know that a little bit goes a long way and that they need to clarify you first. They have to clarify you first, and then they will notice that they don't have to use a ton of product. So use the Elite Clarify. That's the one that you can use a ton of because you're cleansing the hair. Your treatment shampoo, after they clarify you, is almost instant. You don't need that much, but you have to tell them that. You have to tell them that, my love. All right, let's keep going. That feels a lot better. Lip gloss makes me happy. What are your thoughts on moisturize and seal on relaxed hair? Technically, you can't really seal relaxed hair because that's too heavy. But I mean, you can use like a silicone, but that's really it. My every 2 weeks client wants color. I told her no. I can do rinses or deposit only in between. Her hair doesn't accept the rinse or deposit. She's 100% gray. What advice do you have for me? If she has 100% gray roots and her hair is not taking with a semi-permanent color, if she's natural, then I go ahead and use a demi. If she's not natural, then she's going to be doing her rinses a lot more often. And you probably need to switch to the Beautiful Beginnings gray solution. That works really well. While it doesn't cover 100% gray, it blends it very well. But your client is going to have to understand which one they need. And a lot of times it's something that you got to explain. And if they don't get it, then you just can't help. I got a prime in January. Now my hair is very dried out. Everything I put in my hair does not work. What should I use for my hair to get it back right? What do you call getting it back right? You say your hair is very dry because you got a relaxer in January. Well, we're in April. When was your last relaxer? January? If you got a relaxer back in January and now in April, I didn't hear you say you got another one. Number one, you need to go do your retouch. Number two, you should be doing your wash day every 2 weeks where you are either doing moisturizing or you're strengthening, depending on what your hair needs at that time. But it's not a free-for-all just because you went and got a relaxer. It sounds like you didn't go and do the follow-up that you're supposed to be doing, which is vital with relaxed hair. Don't treat that hair like it's natural. Everybody thinks that natural hair is made of steel. I have so many natural clients, and some of their hair is so jacked up, they needed a relaxer. They needed something that required them to care for it. I notice one side of my hair is longer than the other side. Should I have trimmed so it can grow back even? Lillian, it doesn't necessarily mean that trimming it is going to grow it back even. That could be your dominant side that you sleep on. It could be a number of things. Hair does not grow at the same rate. So you can go cut it and it still grow the same way. Now, if it's one side broke off and the other side didn't, that's different. But hair doesn't grow at the same pace. Every part of your head grows at a different pace. I didn't think menopause, so I can always be a contributing factor. Absolutely, Joan. Menopause can definitely be a contributing factor. What are your thoughts on greasing relaxed hair? You can do it. Do it in moderation. Good morning, Crystal. I've been natural for 8 years or more. What is a good protective style for now until September? None. The protective style is doing nothing but protecting you from it. I never understood this concept. Protective styles is protecting your hair from you, not anything else. Anything you choose, just do it in moderation. You can do braids, you can do whatever, but there is no, yeah, this is going to work great. This is going to be good, because if you overdo something, it's still going to be a problem. It's still a problem if you overdo it. So just keep that in mind. There's nothing that's going to last between now and September. So if you're trying to find something that'll last you 9 years, got the wrong idea. A protective style shouldn't actually be in for more than 6 weeks. And even I'm guilty of it, because Alex will keep her braids in 3 months. I am the hairstylist. I am their mother. Do they take my foolish advice? Not all the time. Not all the time. All right, you guys. I think I've caught up on all the questions, which is a first. So let's see if there's any others. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to be on Walmart.com. Getting some groceries. Where's Grace? I feel like she's super silent. Where's Grace? Do. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lillian. Can you do a relaxer at home? You sure can. Should you? You sure shouldn't. You can paint your car at home too. Should you? No. What's a great product to grow relaxed hair? Consistency. That's to grow relaxed hair. There's no product that grows hair. Consistency and a regimen helps, but your consistency and your care is really number one factor, not product. And while I sell product, if you have the mindset of what product can grow your relaxed hair, you're kind of already on the losing end of the spectrum, because it's not about the product per se. It's about you giving your hair what it needs when it needs it. And relaxed hair needs a number of things at different times of life. So you have to go based on what your hair needs and what it's doing right now. Can you guys stop yawning? Somebody keeps yawning on here and I don't know why. Stop yawning, save your yawns, and keep them to yourself, because you're making me yawn. Thanks. What's the best way to clean your combs? Vinegar, baking soda, barbicide, something else? I kind of just gave that, but you can use barbicide if you have it. If not, you can use water with Clorox bleach. You don't have to run out and buy anything crazy. Clorox bleach and water. Like, take a gallon of water and put like 2 capfuls of Clorox bleach in there, a little bit of dish detergent, and submerge your combs in there for about 30 minutes. That's a disinfectant and a cleaner. But clean the comb out first. Oh, the hair repair and growth balm helped me, especially edges and nape. Awesome. I have braids now for a week. I've been using growth balm to moisturize the parts. Is that okay? That's absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. Can you order me some strawberries and Philly cream cheese? Happy Sunday. Crystal, your hair looks beautiful. What color did you use? I use I have multiple colors in my hair. So I couldn't even tell you, because some days I might use Joico. Another day I might use Pravana. Y'all see my gray? Another day I might use Pravana. Other times I'd be using Jazzing. It just depends on my feeling that day and who has a good red. I love the Flames Up oil, so I bought the wash and conditioner. Can I use the wash on my regular hair? Janelle, you know that's a men's line. But you can use it, but it has a male scent to it. Thank you, Neat Neat. After silk pressing, my ends are not straight. I'm sticking to the trim schedule of natural hair. It sounds like it's the technique you use for the press. You didn't maintain tension when you were going through doing the press. You have to maintain tension until the hair falls out of the iron. You probably got to the end and when you were done, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So you have to maintain tension all the way through and let the strands fall out of the iron. That is the technique to it. I keep saying I'm going on here to go grocery shop. Somebody's yawning on here again. Somebody's yawning. Steady, are you ready? What's going on? I swear, when you order on Walmart, they ask you to ask if you want to reorder everything that's on the list. I didn't say that. I just want to order. Oh, okay, I found it. Do you think the best brush for, what do you think the best brush for detangling is? I like paddle brushes. Do you get morning sickness? Nope. Oh, not me. The beautician still pressed my hair. Same thing. She probably didn't do it. Yes, it does. I use my product constantly and my hair is recovering. Thank you. All right. Is box relaxer bad for your hair? You relaxer is bad for your hair. Anything you do as a relaxer is bad for your hair. You are the issue. You need to not do the relaxer. You need to go sit in a stylist chair and let a professional do this relaxer. That's the problem. So no, it's not bad. It's the person. You are bad for your relaxer. I know she's like, well, geez. Hi, Camille. You don't have to be so harsh. I do. You guys know I'm really straight. I'm really straight to the point. Like, I don't go around bushes and stuff. That's stupid. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm grocery shopping. Good morning. But you guys don't forget the code for today is YouTube 107. YouTube 107. Oh man. My son was like, Mom, when you buy groceries, can you get like the burritos and stuff? Because this is just these chicken things. How do I keep moisture in my hair? I'm 4C natural for 2 years, extreme shrinkage. Angela, what's your porosity? That's number one. Number one. What is your porosity? Talk to me. Crystal, I find texture hair that's wavy and straight at the ends, and when it's hot, my hair puff out. What do you recommend? Well, you're fine in texture, so frizzing is going to be one of your biggest problems no matter what. You just have to kind of learn how to control it. But frizzing is one of the biggest problems. Even me with a short cut, I have a full-on relaxer. But if I step outside or if it gets hot, this stands up off of my head because the cuticle is always wide open. So you can do like cool water rinses at your conditioner and stuff, but it's not going to be the ultimate fix. It's just something that's a part of your porosity. It is. Thank you, Dorian. Mm-hmm. Just going through my list here of things to buy. Ay, ay, ay. Trying to think what to cook today. I think I'm gonna make some gumbo. What kind of relaxer do I use? The relaxer that I use. Y'all, I don't know why y'all think that I'm going to. I tell you guys that all the time. I don't talk relaxer. Okay? I do not. Thank you, Allison. When you accept if I take my own products to you for you to use, would you accept if I take my own products to you for you to use? Me as a stylist, because I have my own product line and because I'm the owner of that line, I wouldn't allow that in my particular salon. And it's your stylist's choice. They don't have to. And I tell you guys this all the time. It's all about the approach. If you approach them in the right way, if your stylist is all over the place in products that they use, then you'll probably have a harder time because it's like they use a number of different things. For me, I use Elite, 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 and Elite, and Elite. I don't dibble and dabble in other products. So I'm structured where I am. So for me, you can't bring me someone else's product line because you're coming to the owner of the company with another, with another product. Absolutely not. It's a no. But for stylists who don't, right? That's like you going to Walmart with a Publix receipt telling them to give you a refund. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's certain parameters to things. But if your stylist dibbles and dabbles in a ton of different products, maybe a ton of those products don't work for you. Then that's different. Your RSVP is limited space still? Yes. Definitely. Do cook with me today. I don't do them live anymore. I record them. I have a video that I have to actually post. I did jerk chicken egg rolls the other day and I didn't even post it yet. I had heat damage about 1.5 years ago. Since then, I haven't put any heat on my hair in the hopes that it would recover. Is it enough time for that or should I wait longer? Letitia, the hair doesn't recover, baby. You got to cut it off. Once it's damaged from heat and the bond is broken, it doesn't recover. You grow it out and cut it off. So it depends on what level of heat damage you have, but heat damage is not reversible. It doesn't come back. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that it doesn't come back. Yeah, that's the sad part, but it is what it is. What can you do? I can hear my kids out there acting a fool. Them don't know set me up, you know. My hair is low porosity. How do I keep moisture in my hair? I'm natural. My hair is not fine texture. So you're low porosity. That answered your question, my love. Low porosity hair always lacks moisture. So the only time you can really get it is when you are having your wash day. Sorry. Having your wash day. Natalie, will Elite Hair Care Canada be back? No. Elite Hair Care Canada is now going through the USA only. So for you to order for Canada, you'd have to order on the Elite Hair Care USA website, which it takes you directly to our site anyway. Are you having a baby reveal? Baby reveal? You mean a gender reveal? He's a boy. We're not doing that. We found that out like months ago. We're having a baby shower. It's a boy. We found that out a long time ago. Crystal has baby brain. Remember to smash that like button for the live. Thank you. I do have baby brain. I'm just everywhere today, guys. Not on purpose, but just life. If you guys notice, my face begins to change as time progresses because I'm waking up. My eyes getting wider. It's just a thing. I don't know. Need some butter, because butter makes everything better. Who believes that butter makes everything better? Does it really? Happy Monday. Maria, you must be in another country. Today is Sunday. So I'm going to assume that you're in another country where it is Monday. Tell us where you are. Trying to find these things from my son. Egg, sausage, bacon. You don't like those. You like bacon, egg, and cheese. Burritos. Where's the bacon, egg, and cheese? If I go buy him that one, he's going to be like, Mom, I don't like those. Oh, no, they're out of them. So I guess I'm going to have to get the one with the sausage in it. Egg, sausage, bacon, cheese. He's going to love it. Are the kids ready for the baby? Girl, they don't care. They don't even baby don't mind. They just be like, is it here? Maria, yes, I'm in the southern hemisphere, New Zealand. Aha, that makes sense. Thank you, Grace. You guys know what it is too. When I sleep, I'm still exhausted. So I use 2 scarves for my hair. So I use this little Velcro one that you can see through it because I sweat a lot. So I didn't want the one that had the other mesh behind it. I just want a mesh thing, which is why you always see a line right here because this one is short. And then I have a wider one that goes over it, and it doesn't cover this part. It just comes from here up. And then I use that to protect my top so I can sleep. And then my hair is nice and hard. Yeah. This is also what I use in the mornings because my hair frizzes up because I sweat. So I use this in the mornings and then it gets my hair to lay down. Whew. Hallelujah. I need cereal. That's one thing. I could have sworn I told them kids to throw it. Alex. Adriana. Let me hear them out there. Adriana. Come here. I can hear them out there. My stocking cap slept on the floor. Oh gosh, she said her stocking cap fell on the floor. It's up on the floor. Oh no, you ain't here yet. Adriana. See, this is when they start getting in trouble. Hold on. Didn't I say come here? Did y'all throw out all that cereal like I said? Okay, is it thrown out like I said? Okay, check. Hey, don't peek around the corner. Don't do what the fuck I said to do weeks ago. Now, I told you to clear out that cereal. Sorry, y'all had to hear that, but I said that 3 weeks ago. Mind your business. Don't worry about how I deal with my kids. Anyway, if I told it to do something, I meant to do it. That's what I said. And I said that 3 weeks ago. The cereal's still sitting in there. Then here she come. Trying to peek around the stairs. Anyhow, back to life. This cha. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Yes, you did. Grace, I don't even understand how your stocking cap fell asleep on the floor, honey, but okay. Whatever. Buy some cereal for them pitney because what are you craving? Honestly, I crave different things. Like right now, I have some sauce, some chicken foot sauce in the fridge. I think I'm gonna go get some, but I don't want to be rude and eat it on live. Cause I will sit here and eat that thing. Boy, nice, nice. No, I'm not eating. So please eat on live. I'm a messy eater, you know. Whenever I eat, if I call Grace, I'm like, what am I doing? She's like eating again. Any updates on the shop? What do you mean the shop? The shop? Explain to me what we're talking about. I said I was gonna make some gumbo today. What I need to do that again? Let me get my list together. My hair's naturally gray. Can it get pressed and curled? Yeah, why not? Oh, child, I'm still searching. Still searching. And the sauce been marinating too. Oh, I ate so much the other day because it had pepper in it. It had Scotch bonnet in it. My booty burned. My booty burned the other day for eating so much. Whoa, my booty burned. What products are yours is good for low porosity hair? Any of our moist repair products and our Moist Me 24 karat mask. Yeah, my booty burned. Any thoughts on owning your own hair academy? No. No thoughts on it, actually. Thank you, Elise. Some believe that I'm sweet. Others don't. But thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. If my kids were here listening to me, they would have a fit. Do doot, do doot, do doot, do doot. All right. Let's see here. So we need some andouille sausage. Let's see if Walmart has it. If they have it, yes, they do. They do. They have andouille sausage, chicken broth, flour. We have onion. We need to make our trinity. So we need celery. We need some celery. We need a green pepper. We need one of those. Some people use red pepper too. I like red pepper. Creole seasoning, we have bay leaves, we have, I don't really put too much parsley in there. I got some Italian seasoning dry. And I add moon sauce to mine, so go. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. What's Junie's food? When you come inside, you ask him. When you come inside, you ask him. No, I don't go live doing Cook With Me's anymore. It's an agreement that I've made with my family, so I only record them. I said, did I buy jasmine rice the other day? I feel like I didn't. I got my mask in my hair. Thank you so much for saying fucked up and rice. Thank you. Me too. I like andouille sausage. And I need some, we have chicken thighs. I'll probably use those instead of chicken breast. I'm just going to thaw out the chicken thighs and use that. Yeah. Can you mix and match? Yes. Yes. I got my moon spice and put some on my turkey wings, marinating, so I'm cooking them today. I can't wait. They're going to be so good. They're going to be so good. Are you putting shrimps in your gumbo? Yes, I'm putting shrimp in my gumbo. Will the charcoal gel come back? No. No, we're only going to have clear from now on. Are candles back in stock? No. They cure for 2 weeks, so we'll be doing a restock soon. They have to cure for 2 weeks. Candles are a lot. The wax melts they're easier than candles. I need to burn that fat so I can be snatched, if not waist trainer this. Crystal, my stepmother pressed my hair when I was little, and I remember seeing the pressing comb on fire. It was long then, never has been since. Did that heat damage my hair for life? Doris, there is no way I could answer that question for you. I wasn't with you back then. So there's no absolute way that I would know that, but could it be possible? Definitely. But I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to grocery shop. I can't remember nothing. I got brain fog. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. Trilene Pockets, too. I'm trying to get these kids things that I know that they will eat, because they're so special. I don't like that, Mom. I don't like that one either. Mom, I don't like how that tastes, Mom. but then have the audacity to not do what I tell them to do. You see how that go? Oh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Sometimes you gotta sing that to yourself, you know. Well, I need some pink Himalayan salt. My salt shaker. Stick it like a salt shaker. Y'all don't pay me no mind, okay? Okay. I'm like that for real. Sometimes I'll be here all by myself, just dancing and talking to myself. Oh man, Crystal, I love the charcoal gel. It really works to hide my grays. Just I know, but it doesn't sell as fast as it used to. What's the replacement for the charcoal gel? The clear. It's the same makeup. It just don't have any charcoal in it. All right, so I got pink Himalayan salt. We have peppercorn. Oh, we need black pepper. Black pepper. Gotta get your keep keeping my girl's hair healthy. What steps can I take? So, Jan, we actually have an ebook on child hair care. It's called the Children's Book. If you go to my website, elitehaircareusa.com, and go into ebooks and e-classes, you will see that book, and it talks about taking care of your children's hair. What else? Black pepper. Man, milk. No, I mind no milk. I got wick. Did I eat breakfast yet? No. I'm about to go get my sauce. You guys want to wait a second? If you can wait a second, I'm going to go get me some sauce. So just wait a second. Sure. Oh, I got some Kool-Aid. I got a cup for my stuff. You guys want to see it? So it's been marinating in the refrigerator. So I should not see if y'all know how it smells right now. You'd be like, oh my. So if you don't eat chicken foot, this will gross you out. Not in my business. It has cucumbers, cilantro or cilantro is really what it is. Onions, scotch bonnet, salt, pepper. And then the chicken foot is cooked. The chicken foot is cooked, you guys. You boil it. This one I didn't make it as tender as I should have. And you eat it cold. If you don't like chicken foot, you wouldn't like this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Ooh, with pepper. My booty gonna burn. I know it is. I already know it is. Got this pepper. Bad. You never had chicken foot? It's just gelatinous. Chicken foot nice, you know. Nice bad. They make sauce with pork. I just don't like pigtail. Some people use pigtail. It's gelatinous the same. Is it easy to season? Yeah. Salt and pepper. And lime. I know I'm probably grossing some of you out, but don't watch. And it has bone. You have to spit the bone out, you guys. My favorite part of the chicken foot is the little palm right there. And then you dip it in the sauce. You developed an allergy from birth? Ooh, it's gonna burn. So you need education on chicken foot? I don't even know, education is just a chicken foot. Grace, leave me alone. Really, it's just gelatinous. There's really no meat. It's just skin. What should I do if I overprocess my hair? You can't overprocess your hair with a semi-permanent color, babe. You sure it was a semi-permanent? Oh, you got salmonella. That's different. Definitely the next time I do it, I'm gonna pressure the chicken foot. I think I have enough groceries in my cart now. Is moonshine still moon sauce, you mean? Moon sauce? Yes. Where do you find it? EliteTotalBodyCare.com. The cucumbers are good too. So my first time eating the sauce was when I went to Trinidad. And then I just became in love with it. I was supposed to save some for Junie's mom, but I forgot. And then I got watermelon Kool-Aid. Ooh, that nice. All right, let me process my shopping cart at Walmart before I forget. And then they say they can't deliver it till 12 o'clock tomorrow. Ooh, this gonna burn. I'm preparing my mind. We gotta prepare your mind. I'm going through hydro fatigue right now. I had it before 2 years ago. This time more severe. How long will it take me to recover? I don't even know what that is, my love. I don't actually know what that is. And you guys know if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. Moisture overload. How you balance moisture is protein. That's how you balance moisture. Add protein. I probably should do an ASMR with this. But I can't sit there and watch those. Oh, they. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Good morning, dear. Spicy. And I'm also not going to put so much Scotch bonnet in there. I got carried away with the pepper because I thought it wasn't hot. 2 hours or less. There we go. Dang it. They said they can't do it in 2 hours or less. So I got to get it between 2 and 3. Look like I'm going to be picking it up then. These items are not available for pickup. That's why. Delivery, leave at my door. $9 tip. Me say, my mouth dip on fire. I'm telling y'all my mouth is on fire and it's still not stopping me from eating it. It was so bad the other day, I had to put milk on my lips. I use a semi-dye in my hair and it made it real rough. You just need to condition. Do a deep conditioner. That's all. Semi-permanent color doesn't over-process. It's just rough. You can shampoo and condition it. As long as it was actually a semi-permanent color, you're fine. So I go to the hairdresser when I'm going through moisture overload. No. You need to reduce the protein. Balance it out. Does putting hair up in a bun damage it? No. Doing it too often will. It's not the bun. It's how often you do the bun. Bye, Lee. At this point, we're just doing a chat while I eat sauce. Somebody showed me what their sauce look like. Their sauce look, it's like gelatinous. It's like I don't know. You said one day I did a young man's hair and you were surprised? I was surprised. I didn't know it was a boy. The code for today is YouTube 107. Thank you, Pack. See, chicken foot don't have any meat, guys. It's just gelatin. It's skin. It's not messy. People get too wrapped around the chicken foot part. They use our pigtail and do this. His hair was beautiful. He was very handsome, too. Watermelon Kool-Aid, y'all. Ah, boy. That watermelon Kool-Aid. Oh, this is a big one. How long is too often? Every day. Wearing it every day. So I guess ain't nobody going to church today. Because y'all on here at church, so that's not by no. Or which one of y'all is in church watching this live? Shame on you. Hi, Daddy. Oh, bedside Baptist. All right. You can have service on here. Daddy, I'm eating the chicken foot. My daddy was like, oh, that look nice, but why the chicken foot so white? It's not soup. With the cucumber. Put the bones in there. You know when I dance. So I'm going to show y'all now. Look. When you're eating the sauce, so look, you're supposed to dip it in the sauce. And you come back out. And then you bite it. Yeah. Selena, I got this at the Hood Beauty Supply. American sauce, I think they use pork, and theirs be looking gelatinous. It's like a piece of something they spread on bread. This ours they ain't no butter bread. I like chicken foot soup, so this is easy. Mm-hmm. I know that moon spice. I put moon spice in myself. When I was boiling the chicken foot, I boiled it in moon spice. That's why you see something there. There's no light daily moisturizer for relaxed hair. Wrap your hair at night. That's your moisturizer. Mm-hmm. Chicken foot body. If it was my aunt, she'd chew the whole thing up. You know something that I always wondered? You know your pastor leads the flock, right? He preaches to his flock. But who preaches to him? Who pours into him? Or her? While he's pouring into you guys, who do they go to for their pouring into? I always wondered that. This is the last one because my mouth is on fire. That's like your therapist. Does your therapist go to a therapist? I'm waiting for everybody to give me the answer. Okay. Marie, after with the sale, after we process all the sale stuff, then we'll focus on the bundle kits. But for right now, you can purchase the items without them being in the bundle. Okay. This would make a good mukbang. Michelle, the 2 to 3 weeks after is because your next wash day is 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I'm done. I still have more left, but I'm just gonna eat this cucumber. I gotta cool my lips down. All right here. It's not as bad as the other day. The other day, whew, my eyes were burning. But I'm fine. Don't worry about my dirty shirt. But he don't really mind. I think I ate so much spicy with the other kids that when they came out, anything that I had spicy, they would. I'm good now. Ooh, that's called greediness. Those are 2 different cups. Didn't even know that. That's garbage. Anyhow, you guys, I'm gonna go do a little bit of cleaning. That ain't my belly full. Y'all don't see how much my belly full? I'm bloated. My belly's full because I'm bloated. I'm bloated, y'all. I wish it was that. Yeah. It definitely ain't that. Yeah. I'm so bloated, you guys. Oh my gosh. You glad I don't smack? No, I don't smack. You might get a smack here or there. But that's really it, you know. Do. What changed? Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I have to fill this paper out. In the mukbang videos, yeah, I can't. Like the B Loves Life lady, she blew up real bad. I don't know of this property. No. What's that? Nope. Maybe that's some other questions. I had to stop watching The Chicken Feet Got Me. They look like a newborn baby's hands. No, they don't. You just over exaggerate and stop it. It's not that serious. It is not that serious. Bye bye. Some of y'all be eating all kind of rabbit and possum, all kind of something. Y'all talking about chicken foot? Of all things. Did I put this shirt on backwards? I sure did. I put my shirt on backwards, y'all. We still have 3 accents, you guys. Trini, Jamaica, and America. She speaks all the time. Thank you, Father. I do. Me too. I'm washing now. Now that I'm really thinking about it, who associates a chicken foot with a newborn baby's hands? What newborn baby? You must be talking about a chicken. That don't even what? Any baby that have hands that's shaped like this, that's no, they don't go together. Thank you, Pac. Exactly. That's weird. I saw a lady eat a squirrel. Wow. So then where else in this thing? I'm gonna have to find this out. Guys, I think it's gonna call it a day. I've eaten octopus. It's not something that I would eat on the regular. Y'all gotta stop associating food with little movies that you watch. Oh, I can't eat fish because I like to watch Finding Nemo. It reminds me so much of Nemo. It's a movie. Oh no, I can't eat octopus because it reminds me of The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. And I love the little octopus. The weird tentacle lady. You know, in other countries, they eat tarantulas, grasshoppers, crickets. Those are delicacies. Something as common as a chicken foot. That is not that serious. Anyhow, you guys, I'm about to be out of here. You guys go shop the site right now. The code is YouTube107, and that will save you money. 30% to be exact. And I'll see everybody later. Thank you guys for joining, and thanks for watching me eat my chicken foot. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Peace out. Bye-bye.